Hey, what up anyone is watching? This is View with Ice and this is going to be part 2 of the best new anime of 2023. This video will of course not be in a specific order because I don't care about order, I just care about solid anime recommendations. Starting off this list, I'm going to talk about one of the most popular anime of this year, Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead. I think the reason why everyone likes it so much is because it takes a slightly different view on a zombie apocalypse. Yes, it has decent visuals, but I feel the plot is the more attractive part of the show. Our story here takes a look at Akira Tendo, who lives the type of life that most of us live, the type of life where his work sucks all of the joy out of his existence, the type of life where his work essentially consumes his entire being, but he is set free one day when Tokyo is attacked by a bioweapon and a zombie apocalypse starts. Most people would look at this as the end of everything, but since Akira has been living such a depressing life, he looks at this zombie apocalypse in a completely different way. The end of the world has essentially set him free and he starts a bucket list of 100 things to do before he dies. This anime has a very high relatability factor because I know for a fact that a large portion of people do not love their jobs, so this would definitely be a very easy watch for most of us. Next up, we are going to take a look at another romance comedy, and that is going to be Tomochan is a Girl. This one attracted me simply by the fact that our protagonist here is a tomboy. I'm kind of picky when it comes to female MCs. I mostly don't like the highly squeaky, sensitive type female main characters, so I definitely felt that I had to try this one out. Tomo Aizawa isn't like most of the girls in her school because she is more into things that guys would like, but even through her tomboyishness, she has started to gain feelings for her best friend. Since she is such a tomboy, her best friend has grown to see her as one of the guys, but she has started to develop feelings for him, and through his obliviousness she starts to try and win him over in various different ways. I feel there is a big relatability factor with this one, and I can also somewhat relate to the story, so that was a bonus. If you like comedy, crime and mystery, the next one should be a no-brainer. If you have ever watched the 2010 version of Slock starring Benedict Cumberbatch, the chances are very high that you would enjoy this anime. The series here follows Ron Kamanohashi, who could only be described as a very unusual detective. A few years before the start of the series, he was a student at a detective training academy, but after a certain incident, he lost his detective license and has been living in isolation ever since. That was of course until a young upstart detective, Totomaru Isiki, came to him for help with a case. Although very reluctant at first, Ron eventually formed a partnership with the rookie detective, and all the credit goes to Totomaru as so to hide the fact that Ron has been doing detective work. The show comes across as very light-hearted. It has a very heavily focused humor factor, but it can be very interesting and engaging at the same time. If there is a genre of anime that I have been continuously ignoring for the past 20 years, it is of course the mecha genre. As soon as I see a robot or something mechanical, I normally switch it off immediately. But for the sake of being open to new things, I thought I could at least try out Synuity Noir, and I can honestly say I like it. I am not gonna give a plot summary on this one, I am just gonna give it my stamp of approval. I don't think this is an amazing, mind-blowing, life-changing, fantastical level type of anime, but this could definitely be a small opener for me to delve a little bit deeper into the mecha genre. Finishing off this video, we have A Returners Magic Should Be Special. The story here follows Desir Arman, who was in the middle of a 10-year war, and even after they fought so hard and finally defeated the foe, the world was still about to end. Just when it looked like everything was about to end, Desir is sent back in time and is given a second chance at saving the world. Since Desir has all of his built-up experience from the first time, he uses this opportunity to train and also save all of the people he lost along the way, and in this way build a strong enough party for the final fight. I am not gonna say that this will be a mind-blowing anime by any means, but just for the fact that I instantly liked it, and also the fact that this isn't my normal cup of tea, it was very obvious that I had to include it in this video.